R.I.P. to Dexter Reed. He's the 26-year-old young man who was murdered, in my opinion, by Chicago police last month, a few weeks ago. Uh, the case and the circumstances surrounding it kind of were, I won't say they were swept under the rug, but like it was a open COPA case. You know what I'm saying? COPA is the Civilian Office of Police Accountability. But yeah, they were kind of still working on the logistics. But today, the body camera tape was released, and this was something that the family had, spoke about before. So, but yeah, like mainly, I'm not faulting, you know, neither party. They said Dexter fired one shot. You know what I'm saying? But in response, the five tactical officers, it was only four of them. They fired 96 shots, you know, in total. So yeah, I just feel that was like pretty extreme. Like kind of when you think of like the Laquan McDonald situation, just saying one of the officers was shot. So like I said, I'm not condoning that. I'm just saying like 96 times, and then it was for a traffic stop. Like, they pulled him over for no seatbelt, you know. And what Copa said was that uh, if this person had tinted windows, how could you see that they weren't wearing a seatbelt? So that's kind of, the thing. So they were kind of really tripping on the officers for that and, recommending that, they be fired just because of that, because it wasn't really a clean stop. And they were saying that these same officers were under investigation for another similar situation. When I think about that, it's more about the unfair treatment, and the way, the law kind of gets handled in certain communities. It's like I sit and watch, you know, the former president, talk about how, people are like doing this stuff to him. And like, this is the stuff that, this is like every day, like depending on where you at, that's kind of how the police are riding down on you. So yeah, I mean, I just kind of don't really like the situation, and it's like, yeah, it needs to change. Obviously, we don't need the violence, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, why he shot at them, but, they did have their guns drawn on him. So, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what was said. I wasn't there. You feel me? But the reality of it is, you know, they shot 96 times, you know. They shot 96 times. And that was, in my opinion, I feel that's a bit extreme. That's all. So, yeah, what's your take on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel that they had the right to do that? Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you entitled your opinion about whatever. But the reality of it is, like, yeah, is that making your streets safer? You know what I'm saying? Because they did this, or, you know, if you're riding down the street and you don't have your seatbelt on and they, that's all, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't really hit home till it hit home. So that's all I'm saying. And like a lot of the issues where, people like, oh, he had a air freshener in his rearview mirror and, he had a missing headlight or missing tail light. Like these are all things I've, been pulled over for. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just think about it. That's all. Real talk. But R.I.P. to Dexter Reed. You know what I'm saying? And as I said, we got to detox Chicago together. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, like they patrolling the streets and, you know, riding down on people for not having seatbelts on. You know, rolling out 5 deep. You know, for a traffic stop. That's all. Like, you feel me? Like, for real, those types of situations could escalate real quick. And as it did, they said 96 shots fired in 41 seconds. Real talk.